100 Lives is about the stories of Armenians who survived the genocide and struggled to recover and today have gone on to thrive, and the story of their saviors and how it is that the combination of their efforts, those of saviors, those of survivors, have actually allowed Armenians to recover from a traumatic experience 100 years ago. The Aurora Prize is really to expand that to be a global prize, calling out acts of heroism of people who risk their lives to save others in the face of tragedy. And by doing both of these things, we're hoping to contribute to preventing some of the human rights abuses that continue even today, 100 years later, and the many genocides that happened in the intervening time. The 100 Lives Project, as it is for my co-founders, Rubel Vartanian and Vartan Grigorian, a very personal experience. The motivation for me is really my own family story. My grandfather, who had been condemned to be killed not once but twice during the genocide, on the second time, actually escaped through the intervention of the least likely of actors, and that is German officers who were working on the Berlin-Baghdad Railway during World War I. How ironic that at the time when the state of Germany was actively supporting the Ottoman Turks in these programs, individual officers at great risk to their lives were actually saving Armenians, of which one of them was my grandfather. Hearing that story from my great aunt, who lived with us throughout her late stages of her life, really inspired me to realize that while there are perpetrators and victims, there are also saviors and survivors, and the spirit that is embodied in that relationship is really what 100 Lives is about.